in this question, the equation of the circle is given to us, that is in the expanded form. तो यहाँ मुझे जो सर्कल की इक्वेशन दी हुई है that is in the expanded form. So instead of using the long method, the method that we did in the previous videos, जो method हमने पिछली videos में किया था उसको use नहीं करेंगे. अब we will use our short method, short and direct method. So let's use our direct method to find our center coordinates hk and the radius. Now in order to find the center coordinates, let's look at this equation. So here I need to figure out, in order to find h, so h निकालने के लिए I will look at the equation and let's find the coefficient of 4, coefficient of x. So let's find the coefficient of x. So this is my x term and the coefficient of x here is 4 plus 4. So I will write 4 and divided by minus 2. So I will simply divide the coefficient of x with minus 2, which will turn out to be minus 2. So the value of h is minus 2, right? So the value of h, we have directly find out the value of h, that is minus 2. Now in order to find the k point, the coordinate k, हम क्या करेंगे? We will look at the coefficient of y. So here I can see that this is my coefficient of y and the coefficient of y is minus 3. So again इसको भी मैं minus 2 से divide कर दूंगा. So my answer will be, my answer turns out to be k is equal to 3 upon 2. So the center coordinates, my center coordinates are now h is minus 2 and k is 3 upon 2. So these are my center coordinates, minus 2 and 3 upon 2. Okay, now we need to find the radius. So again we can directly use a formula for the radius. So जो radius का direct formula होता है, that is under root h square plus k square minus c. So this is the direct formula for the radius that I am going to use. So here now h square is minus 2 square. Then we have is plus 3 upon 2 square and the c is actually my constant, that is minus and minus 2. So now this will become 4 plus 9 upon 4 and this will turn out to be plus 2. So मैं इसको कैलकुलेटर में डायरेक्टली डालूंगा and the answer is 2.87. So this is my radius of the circle. Now again in this question we can clearly see that this is our expanded form. So in order to solve the expanded form, अब हम दोबारा से जो है short method इस्तेमाल करेंगे. So but first, before using the short method, make sure कि ये 3 इस side पे आ जाए, so that all our terms are on the left hand side. So x square minus 6x plus y square minus 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. So all of your terms must be on the left hand side. Now let's use the direct method. So in order to use the direct method to find the center coordinates, Again, we will find the x term. So here the x term is minus 6x, where the coefficient of x is minus 6, and now we will divide it by minus 2, which will become 3. So the value of h turns out to be 3. Now, in order to find the k coordinate, I will now look at the y term. So this is my y term, and the coefficient of y is minus 4. So again, I will divide it by minus 2. So again, the value turns out to be just 2. So my center coordinates are 3, comma 2. So these are my center coordinates. So here I used the direct method, and this is a very easy method. डायरेक्टली हमने जो x का कोएफिशिएंट है उसको -2 से डिवाइड कर दिया, और y के कोएफिशिएंट को भी -2 से डिवाइड कर दिया. Now talking about the radius, if we want to find out the radius, so in order to find the radius, again we will use the same formula, that is your h square plus k square minus the constant value in the equation, that here we can see is minus 3. So now let's further solve this. So here the value of h is 3 square plus 2 square, and the value of c is minus 3. So this will become plus 3, because we also have a minus sign here. So the answer will be 9 plus 4 plus 3. So the answer turns out to be under root 16, and the value turns out to be 4. So this is my radius of the circle. Using the direct method, I found out these coordinates.